Hey guys, this is chapter 3, part 2, picking up with question number 6. Question number 6 is another direct variation question. Remember, direct variation means we are talking linear and going through the origin, okay? This one, I would pull out some graph paper. I would graph every single option and see which one has all your dots line up in a perfect straight line and are all linear. The other thing is, if you think about trying to write a formula for them, that's basically just like y equals mx, like you're just multiplying by the same thing every time. Well, this would have to be 1 times 0, 2 times a half, 3 times 2/3. It's not really working out, okay? G, if you do 1 times 6, you get 6. 2 times 6, you get 12. 3 times 6, you get 18. 4 times 6, you get 24. Okay, it's the only graph that the easiest way is just graph it and look. It's linear and it goes to the origin. Number 7, we've got this formula about the charge and the guests, and it says, what is the dependent variable? When you look at a formula that's set up already for you, the independent variable is the one you're going to be plugging into. The dependent variable is the one you're getting back, okay? The one that formula is kicking out. It makes sense, right? Your guests don't depend on the charge. The charge depends on the number of guests you have. So the answer to that one is C, okay? Number 8 is another scatter plot question. This is, again, questions that you have seen since elementary school. Just describe the relationship that exists here. So as my temperature is getting higher and higher, my salmon numbers are getting lower and lower. So G, as the temperature of the lake increases, the number of salmon decreases. This is more a reading question than anything else, and you're gonna get it wrong if you skim or try and rush through this. 4 hours is gonna be enough time to take this test, guys. Do not make rushed decisions on it. Take your time and read carefully. Number 9, we've got this fixed daily wage plus $15 for every mattress he sells. If he sells 5 mattresses, he earns $139. So first thing I'm going to really zero in on is this $15 for every mattress. That phrasing we have seen over and over and over again. $15 times the number of mattresses. That's going to narrow you down just a little bit, okay? Now, I promise you, the sucker answer is you're going to say, oh, well, it's $15, and then we have $139 extra, right? Or, well, it's $15, and then there's that 5 in there. You've got to really read this question carefully to see what they're saying. It says, okay, if he sells 5 mattresses, his total earnings are $139. Well, if I sell 5 mattresses with this formula, 15 times the 5 mattresses plus 139, is it going to come up to a total earning of 139? No. Okay. Even here, if I do 15 times the 5 mattresses, which is 75, plus an extra 5, that's not going to equal the 139. You've got to really be careful about this. If you do 15 times the 5 mattresses that he's allegedly selling here, you get 75. Then if I add that to 64, magically you get the 139 that they claim he's going to make. So it's really just kind of seeing which formula matches, okay? Number 10 is a straight proportion question. Direct variation, remember, is code for linear through the origin, or last year you learned it as proportional. So all I have to do with this problem is set up a proportion. Okay, I have $1,800 in commission for selling 12, oh, I guess I should like commission dollars versus cars. Okay, and then it says how much would her commission be, so we don't know the commission if she sells 15 cars. Then at that stage, this just becomes a calculator problem, Whoops, I have some old stuff on there. So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm just going to do 1,800 times 15. Remember, cross multiply from last year. And then divide that by the 12. And you get 2250. Okay? So positive 2250. And just to be careful, I'm going to put 0.0. And you got to bubble all your stuff. Okay? So there's the next 5 questions. Come back for the next edition.